I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
We all know this famous speech. We have heard it many times and see it as an inspirational speech from a great man. But what really did Martin Luther King accomplish by his acts, more specifically with speeches, and such as this one, especially this one? I Have a Dream speech. What he was speaking about here is a dream of a new society in which at the time seemed as impossible or as not normal. What he's describing was changing the way an entire society thought and acted, something that is not easily applicable or manageable. Thinking about it today, we see these times as horrible and think about the extreme exclusion of a group as completely wrong, but at the time it was something that was perceived as completely normal, just as how things were. What Martin Luther King Jr. really did here was sell. This is ultimately a sales pitch and can be perceived as one of the greatest sales pitch. What he's selling here is ultimately an idea, one in which he was deeply passionate about, an idea he truly believed in, and did it with success. He painted a story of a future he unfortunately did not come to fully see. But as you hear it in the speech, he is painting a future that he believed in. A future where he starts telling the story of a future where he sees a world where slave children and slave owner children were sitting down as brotherhood. And then he proceeds to make a more personal image in which people will get the point of the product, quote unquote. In this case, the idea he wanted the world to buy was his children not being judged by the color of his skin. So we can see that he painted the scenario that would ultimately be the outcome of the idea that he was selling, and people got the point. Likewise, that's how Vigor Wave Energy will close the deal, because similarly, it does represent an idea of a better world, a green, sustainable world of renewable energy everywhere. We will tell our idea of the future scenario in which we picture Vigor will bring to the world. A world where we see no pollution, a world where Vigor brings the final solution to a market that has seen many disappointments. A world that is powered mainly on renewable energy, especially with many environmental crises seen all over the world right now. Where today is not seen, tomorrow it will happen.